Hello, good evening, and welcome to another Tickers Tea Room. An hour later, because we've had some football type stuff on, and the ever so loyal Brits will end up watching that. So I think the match is probably finished now. There might be some bollocks after it, so hopefully they're not watching the bollocks anymore and they're watching this bollocks instead. Hope everybody is well. I'm just going to let in our wonderful guests as normal. Okay, the Crays are nowhere to be seen at the moment here. They are sleeping elsewhere. So I'll bring them back when they decide to come and sleep. First of all, we have Mr. Admin himself, Brian the FL Florida Pipe. How are you doing, Brian?
Yeah, what's this talk about football? It's June. Football doesn't start until September.
Oh, your kind of football, yeah.
You're talking about that European pansy football where you run around with short pants on and just kick the ball around.
Something like that, yes, absolutely.
Yeah. All right, whatever. Okay, all right, I'll allow that.
And we have Patrick from the car. Hello, Patrick from the car.
Hello, everybody. I'm a little bit sick, under the weather, and off from a night shift at the hospital, so I won't be here for long, but I missed being on the show. I thought I'd stop by while I had a little time.
So apparently, I'm going to guess you didn't have to put your hands anywhere inappropriately over the night shift, and you wanted to come on here and get some inappropriateness.
No, last night was more of a sad night. I had some bad things that I had to tell a lot of people, so it wasn't a very good night.
All right, well, way to bring that down. Thank you.
Hey, you asked.
Oh dear, sorry about that. Hope everything's okay.
That's like some
night
of these
shifts. Night shifts aren't my favorite because more bad things happen at night than during the day. So, as I said, just a bad night in general. So, here for some cheery watch talk.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
We'll have to find some for you.
We'll have to find some for you. Yes. Just give us, Brian. Just pad for 2 seconds. I'm just going to make sure we've got doors closed where we should have. Just pad.
We got cray issues.
We got we don't want to let out the secrets.
Yeah, so some of these live streams have got to be like your average shift where it's either, just nice, easy, and fun, and then or it all goes to hell in a handbasket.
100% true. I did 4 days in a row. The first 3 were all beautiful, but then the last one was like, oh crap. So
yeah, well, you need those bad ones to make up for all the good ones.
But yeah, the fact I had a cold on top of all of it didn't help. So as just a crappy feeling altogether. But driving to go see the family, and thanks to the British football, I had a little downtime.
Thanks, Brian. Sorry, they're outside messing about. That's all right. I just wanted to make sure, because if you leave a door that you shouldn't open, they'll sit there and just decide to eat things. They're running around like idiots. Right, let's get to our wonderful viewers. We've got a new member, Tanzil. How's he feel it? Become a YouTube member of the Tea Room. Thank you, Philip. You can place that coffee away and have tea from now on. There we go. We serve tea in the Tea Room. Have a good show, Tickers, mate. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Ray says, woof, woof. Of course he does. Hello, Wangheads. That's from Brian. Thank you, Brian. Okay.
See, I spelled it right.
You did. Shout out Slovenia. What? I don't know. You might as well tell. What's the score? I've no idea who won or whatever. Who won? Don't know. Hello, amigos. Matt H, friend of the show. Good evening, all. Voted. Thank you, Matt. Tickers, did Southgate mess up by not selecting Grealish? I have no idea. Whole mill. I don't do football. I couldn't tell you anything about it. It bores the fuck out of me. I don't watch it. Thank you.
You're gonna get thrown out of England.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
Thank God,
Sean,
thank God you drink tea. Otherwise, they'd toss it.
yeah, they can pack me off and can send me and 2 mad Frenchies to Florida. I'll be fine. I have some friends there, apparently. You might know them, Brian.
I don't know anybody.
Okay, this is now Hawk Tour. This is somebody mentioned this person or something on. I don't know who the fuck it is, but someone mentioned on Facebook. Someone like who is it?
Lord Tickers. You don't want to know, and I might have to explain to you later.
Yeah. It's not a person. It's not a person. It's an action.
Oh, is it? I see. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting. Wow.
Yes. Let's just say it's like somebody just sipped their tea and then spit it out instead of swallowed it.
Okay.
Yeah. But if somebody's got a soundbite of Tickers saying that over and over again, they've got gold.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. So it's different than teabagging then, I take it, yeah?
La 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 la.
Okay. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Soccer isn't football, it's field fuzzball. Thank you.
Foosball.
Foosball. Hi, Patrick. Sorry you were sick. Hawk Toya is showing appreciation for you.
Thank you. Hawk Tour.
Jonathan Quayle, 83. Doc Tickers still believes that Marcelo doxed me. Is that right, Jonathan? I haven't discussed it with anybody, so whatever. Go away and play. Patrick Phillip, $2 Canadian. Tickers, do you respect Invicta collectors? Oh, fucking hell. There's only one decent Invicta. If you can call it Invicta, only one decent one. And that's that one they brought out, which is called the 1953, which is actually a homage to the original, very, very first Rolex. The only reason it was decent, he didn't have Invicta stamped on the side. All the other Invictas have Invicta stamped on the side, and that doesn't. And that was the only reason why it was actually better. So, at the end of the day, somebody appreciates watches, but there are better choices to be had for the money. That's what I'm saying. So there you go. Let's not get into that drama. It's 0-0. Thank you, Ray. We're about through anyhow. So the thing is, thanks, Matt. So it's a useless fucking game anyhow, isn't it? Because from what I believe, from what I heard, they were through anyhow, whatever the score was. So it could have been like 20-0 to Slovenia, and England still would have actually got through. So what was the actual fucking point of the game? I don't know. It was bollocks. Hawk 2, I love you, Tickers. Thank you very much. I love you too, whoever you are. I hope to it is Brian's move at the AD to get the hot Rolexes. Wow.
Quote of the day. Love it.
Okay. Does that mean that if he'd used it at the Swatch store, he might have ended up getting the Snoopy a couple of years ago?
I have no comment about hashtag Swatch group shitters.
Okay. Hey, Patrick, nice job on the Beijing watch review.
Thanks, Bill.
Have you still got a watch of some sort to unbox on me? Have you?
I've got an interesting one coming soon, but I don't have it yet. It hasn't.
No, don't say. Obviously, you're buying watches for fucking England, then, aren't you? Really? You got obviously just got the Beijing watch review, and you've got too many watches for the sounds of it, haven't you?
Oh, they're always moving and shaking. I bought one watch that may be too big for my wrist, but I couldn't pass up its weirdness.
It's weird because as everyone knows, I'm like the height of the average 9-year-old, and I can seem to rock any watch going. I tried on a 55 mil the other day, Ralph Tech, and it fitted me. Like, yeah, this is fucking good. I can rock any size watch. Quite chuffed with that, actually. Treble. You should have stayed early, Tickers. England were fucking rubbish again. Okay, thank you. Okay, Ray, £2. Tickers pull the trigger on the tickers, comma. I pull the trigger on the Computron Goal 1. That's what I proved because I haven't done. Right, well done, mate. Well done. Muhammad Ali, friend of the show. £4.99. We need tickers hosted Bro House next year. Crikey.
Maybe you could just use maybe you could use the house where the Oompa Loompas live.
Thing is, what I do about the dogs? The dogs come with me.
Well, they never mind.
That'd be interesting. That'd be interesting in the show, wouldn't it? Yeah. Especially if they got directed to someone's bed as being a toilet or something. It could be interesting.
Yes. I hear the puppies wrestling in the background.
Oh yeah, they're now up and down, running around like complete fucking loons. Absolutely, completely. Now we're not gonna. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, let's carry on. Tickers, you need a solid gold deep sea, baby.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah. The gangster, that's me, Gary. Ticker's wrist has delusions of grandeur. It really doesn't, honestly. Seriously, mate. I can rock a 55 mil. Guarantee you I can.
He does it when he does wear a big watch. He leans to one side, though.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can rock that new 59 millimeter, 20 millimeter thick Panerai, then you got it.
The one with the little powered lights in it.
Yeah, the one with the fancy Indiglow.
Yeah.
If anyone on here wants to buy one and send it to me to review, I think the only person I can imagine at the moment for sure who's probably in that financial position maybe could be Tan. So Tan, we just fancy get one of them Panerais, dude, and sending it up. So it's just the odd 97,500, I think. You might find it pushed down the seat of the Lambo or something.
The problem is you have to find the unique combination of somebody who's in that financial position and somebody who lacks that amount of intelligence to come together to buy that stupid freaking watch.
Yeah, it's pretty bogus, isn't it?
And to have an 8.5-inch wrist.
Yeah. Good.
Sean Holloway, I'm trying to decide if I should sell my Helios C4 Gen 4 yellow dial. Anyone aware of this watch?
I've heard of Helios, but I don't know their individual brand or watches.
We'll bring it up in a minute and have a look.
I thought that was my AD calling. Turns out it's a person named Spam Risk.
Tickers, I was quite a fan of Barry's tea from Ireland. Do you know what? It was funny because somebody sent a picture of Barry's tea. I don't know who it was. It was one of the American guys, or it might have been Mohammed when he was on work in America. And he sent a picture of Barry's tea, and I took the piss a bit. I thought, who the fuck's Barry? You know what I mean? And then I bought a box from Amazon, and it's really nice.
That's it. You're getting thrown out of England. You don't like football, and now you're drinking Irish tea. You're done.
Strong, you say Irish tea.
Time to move to Orlando.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
The dogs would hate it, wouldn't they? I mean, they can't stand a bit of heat in Kent at the moment, so God help what the heat will be like in Orlando. I mean, seriously, I took them to a dog park the other day and run for an hour. I booked it for an hour, and Ronnie's arse was hanging out after half an hour. He was absolutely bollocks. He was like, ugh. He was gonna. I thought, don't expire, mate. It's gonna cost me money. You know what I mean? He was just absolutely on his arse. Ridiculous. Patrick, are you in a car park flashing your headlights?
I did park in the shade because it's 91 degrees in my car in the shade. So, but I promise, no headlights, and no one has responded in kind.
Oh, so I see what you mean. You don't think you have dogging in the daylight, do you? Dogging happens at night time, doesn't it?
I mean, I'm sure it happens everywhere. I don't know anything about that kind of activity.
Okay.
Patrick does have very soft latex gloves.
Oh yeah, of course, yes. He knows the intimate places. Yes, of course.
For just a slight copay.
Chickens, your wall clock just stopped. It hasn't just stopped. It stopped ages ago, mate. I can't be arsed with it. I need one of them proper fancy kind of proper clocks. It's a cheap shit one, but never mind. Okay, Muhammad Ali, £4.99. The craze
No.
the bro house and scare the thieves. Yeah, they just lick them to death, I tell you.
Lick them or jump up and hump their legs.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, El, for all your lovely comments. Now, shall we take a try to see if we can find this this watch?
No, you can't. The super chats are pouring in fast and quick here.
Oh, Patek Philip, $2 Boston Tea Party last year, 1,550,322 of Tickers Gold. Boston Tea Party. Okay. Good album by Fleetwood Mac, by the way, Boston Tea Party.
That's when we told your old King George to bugger off for the 3% tariff upon tea. So we tossed it in the harbor. The water has never been cleaned since then in the Boston Harbor either.
Right, let's have a look at some. Now, I had all my watches lined up what I was going to talk about, and then new ones arrived. So, let's just first of all let's just have a look at this. Okay, 2 seconds. I'm just going to find another page before we go. Let me just.
The Watch Apprentice says, "Tickers, you missed another super chat." So I'm skimming.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I do apologise. Brian was super chat person.
I do not see one that was missed. So continue on, sir.
Definitely. Okay. Thank you. Right. Okay. Well,
however,
excuse the noise in the background, everyone, but we have got major major issues at the moment with that.
We never argue with the black cabbies.
No, absolutely. Right. Okay. So first of all, before we show the all the watches, if everyone could go in and try and please subscribe to my new blog, which is seeingtickers.uk. When you click on it, you should have something that pops up to subscribe. You can all go and subscribe. It's like just a new blog I'm doing. I'm writing it myself. Everything is done by me. So if you can just go and give me my support, you won't get spammed. I'm probably only going to do one article a week at the moment because it's just me. I have to work and look after the dogs and stuff.
I do appreciate that you wrote it in English, and there is a translation into Northern English and American.
Yeah. I tell you what, iPhones don't understand me though. If I'm lazy and I dictate a message on the iPhone, it doesn't understand me and writes complete crap. And I have to just go back and retype it. I just talk in the phone, I talk in these headset, and it doesn't understand me. It drops letters off and completely it's complete rubbish. I might as well just not bother because it just doesn't work. Oh dear. Right. Okay, to watches. Here we go. The new release, Breitling Avenger US Naval Editions. What do we think of these, boys? I like these.
I figured you would the minute it said naval. They could be talking about your belly button, but you'd just be happy that it says naval.
I think I like all three colors. Actually, that's ridiculous. I mean, I reckon we'll come to pricing them. I reckon they're going to be $4,500 a pop, and you got three of them. Obviously, the blue dial in the middle will probably be the first one I'd have to get. But they're pretty bloody nice, aren't they? Do you think? Anyone else like them? What do everyone think of them?
I mean, they're pretty standard. I had to put on my old man car spectacles to really see them, but no, they're not they're not offensive, and that's always good news for our good friends at Breitling.
Yeah. Brian, are you do you like those?
No.
Reason they're not made by Swatch, so
Right. They're chronographs. They're whatever. Who cares? Too many things going
Really?
on them. Yeah. And they're probably 42 to 44 millimeter and whatever.
probably
And
big.
they're going to be overpriced anyway, so forget it.
wow. Okay. Apart from that, then they're okay.
Sure, I bet they tell time.
What are
Yeah.
what are they made of? It looks like
What
a
are they
dark
made of?
material.
We just Harry just asked for that, so I was going through. Like, I don't think the titanium. Let's have they are nice. Come on, they are nice. More military related watch. Oh yeah, military. Yeah, they are kind of military orientated. You know me, like a bit of military orientation, don't they? Oh, look at that. They are nice. Okay. Identical to the current night mission lines. Let's just see if we can find ceramic, black ceramic. It says.
Okay. Well,
So
makes
what's
them a
that?
little-
Is that metal with PVD or PVD ceramic, or is it actually made of ceramic? You think the whole thing?
Yeah. Well, if the whole thing's made of ceramic, then they are at least doing something interesting. So that
Does the
gets
ceramic
points.
shatter though? Someone said that someone said about the because I've got obviously a ceramic bezel on my Breitling, and someone said I read somewhere that it can they can shatter. But am I wrong, or is it pretty hard?
It's pretty hard. I mean, it's actually on the Mohs scale. It's a 9, so it's almost as tough as you can get. Besides a diamond, it's just a matter of it'll crack before it scratches. So
Right.
if you hit it with a hammer, it'll break into pieces, but it won't scratch. So just don't hit your watch with a hammer, and you'll be fine.
Fine, got you. Okay, so Brian, it's 44 mil. It's 15.2 thick. So that's quite a thicky. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's proper. I like them a lot. I like what everyone else in the chat thinks about them.
With it being ceramic, that also means that it's going to be nice and lightweight too.
Yeah, and a heck of a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
So Matt likes the grey dial. Grey and yellow for Matt. Chan says much easier at the Breitling. It hits a decent point.
Is this the first time Breitling's really played around with ceramic?
Well, apart from the bezel, my Breitling's got the ceramic bezel on it.
Okay.
But
yeah, I've never heard of a ceramic Breitling, so that might be new.
Yeah. I think the strap looks like sailcloth. I do like. I'm a sucker for sailcloth straps as well. They look well on. They look well on. Definitely, I like this a lot. Right. So price wise, I reckon. What do you reckon, Brian? If you can be asked, I reckon
9,000 US.
Really?
That's where I'm going.
Not a fucking. What makes them that? What the ceramic?
It's ceramic. They're greedy, and all the prices are going up and stupid. And they figure it's an in-house movement, so they're going to go crazy. 9,000 US.
Okay, a Super Ocean 44 is about 5.5. So you're really giving it an extra 4,500 beans on top of that. Bloody hell!
For the chronograph and the ceramic case. Yep.
Wow. Okay. Timepiece Bob says 6K. Gangster says 8K. Tanner says 7,000.
Yeah, I think
maybe 5 and go on.
Sorry, I think I'm with Gangster. I'm going about 8 because definitely it'll be a premium due to the materials, but hopefully they're keeping it under 10 because no one's going to buy a Breitling for 10.
Oh wait, it does have the date on it. I'm happy. Okay.
What do you mean no one's going to buy a Breitling? Why don't you think they're worthy of 10 grand Breitling?
It has nothing to do with what I believe or whatever, but too many hype jockeys out there, they buy it for the brand, and Breitling just doesn't have the brand clout to get you to that price. Ooh. Similar to a Grand Seiko, it might be a better watch than most things, but once Grand Seiko hits 10 grand, everybody whines. And
I'm saying
they'll-
it now. I prefer Breitling over Grand Seiko, but it's my kind of thing, isn't it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Unless Grand Seiko had one that was made for the Japanese Air Force or the Japanese samurai.
Yeah,
team
or
whatever,
suddenly the SBS started issuing.
then you'd be all about it.
Well,
Yeah,
I do
I'm
want-
all over it.
I do want Grand Seiko to make a sporty watch. They haven't made a sporty watch in a long time, so
No.
copy Breitling and make something a little bit everyday sporty, and that'll make me happy with Grand Seiko.
So they're all sort of like connected with the Breitling Avenger B01 Night Mission US Naval Academy. They make one, but these is like the Navy VX-30 Bloodhounds Experimental Test Squadron. Wow. Or the VX-31 Dust Devils Test Squadron. Wow. Oh, come on. Look at that.
Mm.
Mine's got on my closed case back, and that's got a lovely open case back. Come on. Look at that.
I mean,
You know,
I like
sometimes you really shouldn't open the case back, and this
I
might be one of
disagree.
them.
I would rather see the ugliest, most plain movement than a boring case back. So, exhibition case back every time. So, Breitling, you get points for that.
I must admit, that's going to push the price up an extra G, isn't it?
No.
Oh, so it's a 22 down. I take it that 22, 20, 70. 22 down to a 20. Is that the size of the? Is that what it's going to be? It's going to be 22
Yeah.
lug, 100%. Down to a 20. What's the 70? 70 mil long? Is that right? Right? No, but don't know.
Yeah, that could be.
70
Ah.
might be the price for just that part of the strap. The other part's 120 because it's longer.
Love it. So it's a cost, caliber 01, cost certified movement.
And
Oh, come on, they are nice. They are nice.
Before we get to the price, you have a super chat in front of you
Okay.
on the screen.
Okay. Patel Philip, $2 again. Thank you. Brian should do Price is Right rules and allow $1.
You can bid whatever you want.
So we have a prize of 10,200 US. Wow.
And the winner is Whole Milk at $10,002.
Good job, Whole Milk.
Whole Milk beat out Dr. Bob's Nightmare by $1, who beat me out by 1,001. And you guys
Well
thought
done,
you guys thought I was batshit crazy for going 9,000.
I did actually. Yeah, the reason I said because, as I said, the 44 Super Ocean is about 5.5, and I didn't think this was going to be $4,000 more than that.
I mean, I can't say I'm overly surprised. I don't know if you guys remember a watch that came out maybe a year and a half ago, but it was a Bell & Ross, and it had carbon fiber and some ceramic and some other weird materials. And I remember going down the list, and they want like $12,000 for the watch. And I mean, I almost spit out my Dr. Pepper. I was like, what? Your normal watch is like $3,000, and this one's $9,000 more.
Patrick,
some prices
that
just don't make sense.
That would have been you doing a Hawk Tua.
Tua!
Enough said. Right. Okay. Next one. I think Brian's going to go next as soon as he sees this, but some people might like it. Green Orange Diver 65 with a date, 40 mil. Next.
All right.
Oh, hang on. This one I got to answer.
You've got to answer. Okay.
Well, I'll jump in with my 10 cents then. I like it.
You like it? Are you an Oris fan generally?
Not really. I mean, Oris to me is kind of in that they don't really have a spot because they're great watches, and that 400 caliber is an excellent movement. They just don't have, kind of like Breitling, even though worse than Breitling, they just don't have the name recognition. No one goes out and says, "Ooh, I want an Oris," and that's kind of hurting them right now. But all in all, I mean, that's a gorgeous watch. I love the color, great movement, great size. I did a little reading on it. I already know the price, so I'm exempt from this. But it's a great little watch, and for someone who wants a diver and can't get a Rolex and doesn't want a Tudor, I think it's an awesome choice.
I mean, last week I said that I liked that Yema, and I got told it was very, very, very much like an Oris. But I disagree. I think that Yema is much nicer than this. I'm not into green dials anyhow. I don't particularly like green dials.
Yeah.
I admire Oris for doing things slightly differently and a little bit better than others and keeping their prices a little more in line.
Yeah.
So what's different than anything else you see? What's different about it? Exactly.
Well, on this one in particular, so they color match the bezel. They've got a little gradient green going on the dial that I can see. They've got the markers that are nicely interesting. The hands are a little bit different and kind of interesting. And the bracelets are all the Oris bracelets that I've ever put on are fairly comfortable for the price. I would say their bracelets are better than Grand Seiko or Tudor at a lower price. You can't argue with what they're doing for the value.
No. So Patrick knows how much it is, so he's not going to bubble this. How much you reckon, Brian? I had no idea how the price of an Oris. So I'm going to go with 3.5, but I'm probably wrong.
Yeah, I would think this is like 3,200 US, 3,300, somewhere in that range. I think the Kermit, the Frog, when it came out, which is an upgraded version of this, I think, because it's the big titanium dude. Was about 4,000. So
only thing I don't know about those other watches is this is their caliber 400, and this is kind of their like go-to super movement. So you're going to pay a little extra for that.
Does this have like the 5-day power reserve that they? Oh, okay, so now we're up. All right, with that information, we're up around 4,900.
So that's kind of what I like about this one, because this is finally they listened and they gave the watch guys who are also movement guys the best movement in their not best watch, but their most maybe universal watch.
Yeah. So now you're closing in on $5,000 because it's got that true in-house movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some wild guesses all over the spectrum, haven't we? 1,500 from Elmilt, really? Wow. Gangster goes for 2,150. I went with 3.5, and Ray's gone for 3.5. But what you're saying now, because your Oris is more than me, it's going to be more. It's going to be more than that. Yeah, I said I just don't get on with green dials. I just don't like green dials. But yes, as Brian said, it's interesting. Interesting hands, a bit more interesting than the usual sword hands, or whatever they normally put on everything. SW2, so it's a caliber 733, but it is based on a 2824, so it ain't that fancy movement, is it?
Okay, so maybe it's not. All right, so it's not their big fancy movement.
No, it's caliber 733, which is based on an SW200. I've said this before. that there's something wrong if you're going to be paying $4,500 for something with a Sellita SW200. I know it's slightly modded, but there won't be that much embellishment and shit on it, will there?
Yeah. So now I'm back down to the $3,200 range.
Yeah, I'm going to still go with 3.5. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of these fake rivets that it's showing on the on this side profile.
Okay, at the very top, what was it called? Wasn't it the something 400?
40 mil.
Okay, wrong watch. So
wrong watch.
That's
right.
what I get for not having my glasses. So yeah, they just released one because it didn't have a date. The other one, so they released one with the 400. This is not that one. So yeah, I know nothing about this watch.
Okay, so we're back down to 3. We're back down to 3.5.
Yeah, I'm at 3.5.
I'm at 32.
Bill's gone for 2,495. Gangster says no one will pay $5,000 for an Oris. No, definitely not $5,000 with a 2824 movement.
No.
Is any Oris worth $5,000 even with their 400 movement?
That skeletonized dial one that they did with the big movement in it was really good looking, and I think that got over 6 or 7K.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're 6.5, 7K because everyone's saying that the new 12 Skellington 12 Christopher Ward is heading right in. I think in with that, from what I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just have a look and see how much. Oh, 2,450.
Wah, wah.
We had an exact guess there. Oh no, we didn't. Bill Cage said 2,495. He was nearly there. Okay.
Well, if you convert euros to dollars, Bill nailed it right on.
You nailed it right on. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have next? The new version of the Garrick S3, the enhanced S3 Mark II.
Oh, thank God. Finally, a watch I can get excited about.
It's still open work with cool mechanics, yet a little more legible, sort of. It's slightly more legible than other ones we've seen of this type, don't you think, Bri?
It looks like a robot from Star Wars.
Can you see a face in there now and not? Can you see a face and not undo it? The two eyes at the top with a wide open mouth.
It looks like it's got 3 eyes, or 2 eyes, and one pupil is fallen out to the side, and a big round nose, and then a big gaping mouth.
Yeah,
I like the way
this almost could put a body on it, some legs, and it could be a robot from Star Wars. Yeah, isn't it?
I like the way this looks. I have a problem with Garrick's counterbalances on their hands. Those big anchor-looking things. Those do not appeal to me.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like them.
Other than that, I love this watch. I'm not going to love the price of it, but I love the watch.
Oh, you actually do? Oh, you're not taking the piss. You actually do like it.
I really do like it.
Wow.
Okay. I think it's interesting. It's different. It's like the rest of them, but different.
Okay, let's see if we can find out a bit more about it. Let's have a look. Okay, is it going to be some odd metal, or is it going to be? Let's have a look now. Handcrafted in England, founded by David Brailsford, an experienced watch consultant and collector, and Simon Michael Mayo, an accomplished British watchmaker. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of fairly nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it's got 100 meters water resistant, 42mm polished stainless steel case, beautiful crafted silhouette, sizable fluted onion crown. Yeah, nice onion crown there. Sapphire crystal anti-reflective coating and exhibition case back. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, yes, that looks. Oh, right, 2 color dials, 2 different color dials. Okay, some dials feature white background with crisp markings, numerals, lend the more conservative look.
Oh, that salmon is pretty.
You further salmon, yeah, it is, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, the hands pop a little better on it to me.
What sort of dosh are you talking for these, you think, Brian? How much are these going to be?
Well, go down. Scroll down. There was something that piqued my interest. Numerals marking 5-minute intervals in a red 60-minute. Wait, I'm waiting for it to catch up over here. The red accent is repeated. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say that these are, and I'm gonna guess in quid because it's a British company, and I'm gonna pay homage to their land. I'm going to say that these are 32,000 sterling.
Oh.
Right. I'm going to say 28,500.
Man, I guess I was way off the mark. In my head, I was thinking normal Garricks go for like 15 or 18. So I was thinking like 22.
I hope you're right, because that puts it more in range of me buying it, but 100-meter water resistant, so it works for Florida.
Yeah. No, I saw that watch on Instagram the other day, and it's purdy. I like it.
Wish they had a date in there somewhere, but oh well.
Apes Assassin. When we get the state of the class, I know I do need to do one. It's Be a long fucking show, dude. I tell you. Be a long show, and also I'd have to remember certain watches where I got what they are, where I got them from. So, what the whole script is with them. Sometimes, why I bought them. I can't say that's a watch next. You know what I mean? It's got to be them stories and stuff. Crazy. Yes, I'll have to. Thomas said 5 pieces a year. Wow. That's all they make of these things. Oof, crikey.
Okay, that makes my answer not true. It's got to be more than 22.
I said 28.5. Ray Harrison says 25. Wow, excellent. Okay, congratulations on Thomas, who bought the Ralph Tech last week. Great watch. That's the big fucker I tried on. Thomas, quite an interesting story. I was speaking to the guy who we met at the show, and I was after a sample. He said he was going to lend me a sample for ages, so I could just try it and review it and pictures of it. And he said we've run out.
Tickers, just be careful with Thomas. I believe he's the new YouTube sensation that's going to take over all the watch space. So just be careful with him.
No, of course. Yeah. So he said to me, I got one in. He said, they've sold straight away. I had to get another one in. I had to send it to a certain place in the UK. And as soon as he mentioned the place in the UK he's sending it to, I said to him, is that Thomas? And he said, yes. So there won't be many places in your district, Thomas, who will have a Ralph Tech, mate. So when did he say that? I think he said that on Saturday or Sunday when I spoke with him. So I was trying to get one long term just to try. Well done, mate.
Super chat.
Oh dear, sorry. Yeah, Thomas has got COVID. Super chat. Apes £4.99. Congrats on Ralph Tech, Thomas. Yes, absolutely. Congratulations, Thomas. So if you're off sick, mate, you got a bit of comfort there to have your watch when it comes on Thursday.
Well,
hope you get I
say, Tickers, when you get a chance, pull up that Ralph Tech. I have no idea what this watch is.
You have no idea where that one is. Oh, well, you can find it on my website, so we might as well go over there now and show it, mightn't we? Because I've done an article on it. Just let me do that, and I'll show you
Tonight's live stream is brought to you by tntickers.com.co.uk.
tntickers.uk. That is correct. Right. I'm just going to.
It's tntickers.uk for now until they boot him from the UK because he drinks Irish tea and hates football. And has French bulldogs.
Okay, so that, if you can see the screen, is the Ralph Tech Black Operator's Watch.
Okay.
It's like 40, what is it? It's 45 mil or 46 mil or something. I can't remember what size it is now. It says it's amazing big off watch, and it's amazing. It's really good, and it is it's been developed with some of the Marine Nationale and also the Portuguese Special Forces use it as well. There's a video on the site you can see as well with some with the Special Forces from Portugal. So there's only 100 pieces made for year, and it's 47.5 millimeter, and it's got an electric movement in, Patrick. So basically, it's got like a built-in capacitor, if you like, and the movement of the watch charges it up.
Okay.
So
it's a hybrid.
Yeah, a hybrid. Yes, like a hybrid. That's correct. Yeah.
Sort of like the old Seiko Kinetics.
Yes, but like the Seiko Kinetics, correct.
Okay. Nice.
Absolutely bomb-proof. And Cristiano said, look, it'll go on forever. So if it breaks or he said, I'd fix it for you, he says.
Nice.
He said that when
I was gonna say, gosh, it sounds like I should go on to tntickers.uk every day to learn about new watches.
Well, we'll try and thank you very much. Thank you. We're gonna get Cristiano on the. He's gonna come on the stream at some point because there is a new space watch that's come out. It's been developed with the French space agency. They've developed it. They've developed it at Raltech. So he's gonna come on when he gets it and do an unboxing on the show.
Is the French space agency, are those the people that go up to the top of the Eiffel Tower and go, wow, this is tall?
Yes, I think they probably do. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Exactly. Yes. Right. Cristiano said that when he first met the guy, because he's a UK outlet for them, he's been doing it for about 12, 15 years. And when he first met the guy at the show, the guy got one of his watches and tossed it at the wall. And it just didn't break. He just looked, he said, this is how good they are. And he just lobbed it at the wall. Yeah. He said he won't break it. Definitely impressed. I definitely do like him.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas beat me to it. We get him one.
Well, good job, Thomas. Congrats.
Yeah, well done, Thomas, mate. I really do want to hear what it's like, man. Absolutely. Fantastic. Right, what else have we got here? We've done the Breitlings. We've done the Oris. What else have we got? Oh, yeah, sorry.
We need the price on the
price of this thing, aren't we? Let's have a look now and see where we are with it. 2 dials. Oh, yeah, Salmon 1 definitely pops there. Absolutely. Back of it looks fucking hell. The back of it looks boring. And further back of that Breitling.
Wait, what is that weird? Is that a weird gear? Oh, that's never mind. That's a regulator back there. Okay, or something.
But yeah, doesn't that look? You know, isn't it funny that a $9,000 Breitling back end can look better? You know. Come on, it looks boring, that doesn't it? Come on.
No, that looks classic, clean, and the excitement's on the front where it should be.
I like it.
Okay. 27,495. I was nearly right. I said 28.5, didn't I?
Yeah, that's good.
Wait, is that quid?
Yes, GBP, correct. GBP.
Yeah. So that's like 36,000 US. Yep. Too much.
Yeah, Thomas is right. Five pieces a year. Wow.
Yeah. What a cool looking watch, though.
That's cool. Super cool.
Now, this is cool and very, very, very out there. Look at this.
well, gentlemen, before you get into that, I got into my driveway here, so I'm going to get off. But you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks for jumping on, mate. Hope to see you soon.
All right, bye, guys.
See you, bye. So,
I'd rather look at two French bulldogs' butts than this thing.
Oh, okay. Just hang on a second. Okay. What? Do you not like it at all?
These are ridiculous.
So what we got here? We've got obviously what looks like dial. That looks very much like resembling a Bugatti engine. I think I don't know where to fucking start with this. To be honest, I've no idea about. I'm out with depth of Jacob and Co. watches, so I've never looked. It's based on the Tourbillon V16 hypercar. Now look at that fucking thing.
Who cares? Next.
Really? Really?
This stuff does nothing.
Come on. Don't you think that looks absolutely nice as that? Don't you think? No? You don't? No. Really? Why not?
I don't like these supercars and their sloopy shapes and their hard rides and their uncomfortableness and their no cup holders. Nah.
Hang on a minute. So we've got a show supporter who has a Lambo.
I can look at them and go, that's pretty, and I'll be like, all right, whatever. Not my thing.
Okay.
Show me a Rolls Royce, show me a Bentley, show me, a Mini. Oh, did I say Mini? Sorry. Yeah.
That's amazing. Fucking hell.
I even appreciate some of the fine Jaguars.
So for all you petrol heads there, this is a 8.3 litre naturally aspirated V16.
Fantastic.
Designed by Cosworth, revs up to 9,000, producing 1,000 HP or 18, producing 1,000 HP alone and 1,800 HP with the help of 3 electric motors.
Can I use my super wrench and ban apes?
What's he saying? I'm not watching.
Just Mini is for women.
Isn't he behaving himself now?
No, I know.
Oh, Mini's for women.
Yeah, I'm just teasing him.
It's all right. I didn't see what he was saying. I was looking at the Lambo. Thanks, apes.
If you want a V12, Aston Martin makes many great V12s.
They do. And I used to have a Mini 8, but mine was a Cooper S, an R53. If you know what an R53 is.
And mine's an F56 Cooper S.
Yeah, 56. I haven't got anything on the 53s, mate.
Yeah, they do. They're faster, they're more fuel efficient, and they last longer. But other than that, you're right, nothing.
No, because they don't sound as good or go as well.
Oh, Lord Tickers, you're so wrong again. And now you're hating on the... I'm going to have to call King Charles and revoke your
I mean, okay, so that's the dashboard. Fucking hell, look at the dashboard. Look at that. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they made a watch.
You would have to bring a book or something to sit on to see over that dashboard.
Yeah. Thank you. Parallel design with the big... Oh, right. Okay, so it's 52 millimeter by 44 millimeter. I don't know what fucking movement that is in it. What sort of price
as Thomas Burnett is so eloquently saying here, the new internet superstar, this Jacob & Company Bugatti Tourbillon is ridiculous. An animatronic engine built into the watch. And he's guessing $340,000 to go with a $4.1 million car.
Was that a guess, Thomas? 340,000, or is it actually? Do you know how much?
That looks frighteningly specific.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking. He's got COVID, so I'll let him off. But I think he's just bubbled the price. But yeah, that watch is absolutely fucking bonkers. I would think that if you bought one of them cars, I expect them to give you one of them watches. Don't you think?
No,
you would expect 100% you'd expect them to give
you because if you can spend $4 million on a car, then you don't get anything for free. You get all the add-ons, and you buy the add-ons with it.
Yeah. So the engine augmentation relies on a boldly expressive new miniature V16 engine block. It is fashioned out of a single block of sapphire into which 16 cylinders are drilled to house as many titanium pistons. These are... What we're talking about here?
That's the animatronic and the little animatronic engine that does nothing. It just turns and runs while you're wearing your watch.
The mind boggles. Oh my God. Be dead. I've never seen anything like it. That is madness, isn't it? How mad is that? So the sequence lasts 20 seconds. All 4 barrels can be wound by the same crown in one direction for the timing mechanism. Runs at 21,600 vibrations an hour. Powers in 48 hours. That is unbelievable. That's the back of it.
Every 5,000 miles, you have to send it in for an oil change.
Yeah. That is next level. You're right, timepiece, Bob.
Yeah.
Tickers trying to get the Jacob. Yeah, do you know what? I might feature it on the TeeAndTickers.uk blog. I may do a piece on it. could be interesting with that video. That would be interesting. Oh, that's bonkers. Let's have a look how much this fucking thing is. That's that I've never seen anything like that in my life ever. Can you imagine who's going to fix? I mean, if that goes wrong, it's going to have to go back in to be fixed by them, innit? No one else, you know.
They just send it back to China and send it back and get a new movement.
Yeah. So there's 450 Bugatti Chiron's have been manufactured barely 4 years out. The 500 of them made, and the production limited to just 250. Oh, that's bonkers. DLC titanium version, 150 pieces, 340,000. Yeah, Thomas was bang on. Good guess, Thomas. Not 340,000.
He's probably working on an influencer contract with Jacob and Co.
He is, of course, he is. Yes.
Yeah.
Top of his CV is I ran the Big Brother house for 3 days.
I've got naked pictures of everybody.
Yes, including Jakey. No, forget it. No, we don't open that kind of worms. I was joking, by the way. If anyone wants to pull me up, I was joking. I've got one other watch that I need to look at a second. Here we go. Good show tonight, guys. Quite good. Glad we went ahead. I nearly cancelled it because of the football. Thought no, let's just go a bit later.
Football.
Oh, I know it is. I think it's this. Let's just go for this and see. Hopefully, I had all my stuff open and then they got shut down. No, can't find it. I don't know where it's gone. Don't know
while you're doing that, there's over 30 people on the watching this thing, and there's only 16 or 18 upvotes. So, to the rest of you that have not upvoted, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yes, please upvote. And also, as I said, please subscribe to teeandtickers.uk. You're not going to get spammed with stuff because I'm probably only going to do one article a week.
If you don't upvote now, the only watches you will be able to wear is Invicta's.
Dear, what was I looking at before? What?
Oh, good Lord.
One more time, just have a look at, see where it was. Okay, maybe not, but we'll have a look at this anyhow. What do we think of the rubber-clad AP Royal Oak Offshore self-winding 43?
We wish it was
Big
2
bowl.
millimeters smaller.
Say that again, sorry.
We wish it was 2 millimeters smaller.
Why can't your limpy wrist handle 43 millimeters?
Not a 43 AP because they wear like a 45 or 46.
Well, I can rock a 46 and a half at least, so I'm fine. Thank you.
Yeah,
very
you're
much.
fine.
Send them all along. I'm fine.
However, it's very interesting because I don't think this is just a 3-hander with a date, and I don't remember them doing much of these in the offshores. So
this is why they say that it's all fairly empty because it normally has complication techniques.
Yeah. So they could have shrunk it down for us.
Ah, right. Okay, that's the original. Yeah, it does actually look. It does actually look quite nice, doesn't it? Let's just. Okay.
I think
First eyeball rated is the RW200 Wempe exclusive.
I think I may have gotten the COVID from Thomas in the chat there. I think it came through the microphone.
Oh dear, that looks nice, doesn't it? Don't you think? Yeah.
Nice color, nice shape, nice everything. Just 2
nice
millimeters
plain.
too big.
I like the plain empty dial because you can just see all the nice texture, can't you? You can see all that detailing now on that
Yeah,
on the
love,
dial.
love the color of it. Got no problem with it, except it's just too big.
I like that.
And I know they probably wanted to make it a 43 because they've got 41 millimeter Royal Oaks that are just 3-handers. So they wanted to make something bigger and chunkier and sportier with just 3 hands, which is fine. Yeah. I'm not getting a phone call from AP anyway.
No. So what does everyone else in the chat think of this this then? Do you like it?
The only thing I'm going to get from AP is a cease and desist.
I think it definitely is quite nice. So let's scroll down and see what we can find. So yeah, oversized time and date watch, 43mm stainless steel, thickness of 14.4. Got some weight to it as well. Yes, that looks. I think that looks very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way you've got the blue, and then you've got the bit of steel, and you've got the continuation of the blue with the strap. I think it looks pretty damn nice. What sort of price is this going to be, Brian? It's not fancy metal. It is AP.
22,000 US.
Yeah, I was going to say about 24.5.
Yeah. I would get, I would say 22 to 20. Yeah. I'll stick with my 22 and shut up for now.
Really is nice. Well, it says, despite his relatively small wrist, the 43 and fair thickness are exactly what I want this watch to be. So this guy ain't complaining, Brian.
Okay, I'm complaining. I don't care. I don't have that guy's wrist. And I'm not wearing that guy's jacket either. It's too damn hot here for a jacket.
So Thomas said it looks like they ripped off the summer blue Omegas. See, Matt's got big wrists. That'd suit Matt. It's onto the ground, that watch would. He's got big wrists.
Yeah. I am so happy that I found the older 39mm Royal Oaks because they're older, they're thinner, they're the right size for me. I don't need any new AP shit. So
no. Okay, so is that outside bezel? Is that rubber then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it doing? Okay, that's interesting. Kind of quite novel, and it protects it, doesn't it? You know. Obviously it's a big thick watch. You're gonna catch it on doorways, but that with the rubber it ain't gonna cause any issues, is it? Wow. Okay, that's interesting.
They have had problems with the rubber in the past with it cracking, chipping, and stuff, but you just send it in and get it replaced.
How it perishes like rubber does. All right, that's interesting. Yeah. Nice back end there. That looks quite nice. Quite like that.
That's how you decorate a finish.
Yeah.
Or decorate a movement. Yeah. Not like that Breitling. Ugh. Ugh.
Only that Breitling alone. That was the star of the show tonight, as far as I'm concerned. Sorry. So he's got a Caliber 4302, new generation automatic movements. First released in the code 1159. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Finished in Cote Genève, vertical circular sunray brushing, a blackened 22-carat gold rotor.
Mm-hmm.
Are we still guessing at that price with a 22-carat gold rotor?
Yeah. I'm still staying where I was, 22.
Oh, I'm going to bunk it up to 28.5.
Okay.
Just because it's got...
I don't know what the price of what the MSRP is on the regular... on the current offshore divers, but I think it's 26 to 28.
Thomas is going in at 38, so he's either bubbling it again or he's having a guess. And Thomas usually quite well in with, stuff to Thomas.
Thomas might be sipping on the whiskey bottle to ease his pain a little bit now.
So you're saying he's definitely not 38, Brian?
Unless it's some material that I missed that's so spectacular. Yeah.
No. It's nothing spectacular apart from that 22 carat gold. There's nothing special about the metal.
They've all got gold rotors, and that's just so that they weight them so that they spin.
Oh, have they? I didn't know that. I'm not an AP aficionado, am I?
Even your automatic. Oh, you don't have any automatic Omega shitters.
Omega and shitter don't go together. There ain't such thing as an Omega shitter. There isn't such one. There's not one that exists.
Except for all of them.
Oh, here we go. So, 27,300 euros.
That's 28 to 29 US. Yeah. That's pretty pricey for just a 3-hander with a date, but
yeah, pretty nice. I have to say,
27.4 US, excluding taxes.
Yeah.
Or 27.3 euros, including taxes. So I fly to Germany and buy it, and then claim the duties on the way back. And
yeah. So I got a new strap for the Blaupunkt Swatch.
Oh,
what is interesting?
The plastic Swatch Group shitter.
Yeah. What I really like about this strap, for how cheap it is, I mean, it's got some little notches at either side to keep the keeper in. So the keeper won't actually slide because it's got little notches. I think that's brilliant. Like the whole thing, the strap was like 10 quid. And that was including the little tools to unscrew the bars and some new bars as well. But I think it's just really good how it's got these notch either side, because I'm forever having straps where the keeper just rides up the watch while it feels like it.
I bought this strap on Amazon for $39 US, and it's got the little notches right there to keep.
Yeah, well, this is like $10 from Amazon. It's like nothing, like $12, whatever. Yeah, it's a good. I think it's a good little move, that, because some people with actually proper straps don't have anything like that, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah. But there you go. Look, thank you everybody for tuning in late and watching it. I'd be interested to know what you all thought about this time rather than the 9 o'clock, the hour earlier to do. I mean, I don't know if it works. I don't know if it works better for everybody this time. Well, have a think about it and see.
Well, it works better. The old time works better for me because it's traditional tea time in the US then.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
And apparently the Crays do not like this time. They like the old time.
I must admit, the Crays, yes. Yeah, the Crays definitely. I think the Crays definitely like the old time. So that's fine. Absolutely. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in. Great show. Thank you so much. As I said, please again, I won't bug you again, but please all tune in and have a look at my little blog, which is teaandtickers.uk, all done by me. My little thoughts on watches, my little ramblings. And you can subscribe, but you won't be spammed or anything like that. It's literally so when I drop a new blog, something new, you'll get an email to say that it's arrived, which is brilliant. Thank you very much, and we should be back at the normal time next week. So thank you for Patrick for jumping on. Thank you, Brian, again for running the show virtually like you do and bringing up.
Wait, ruining or running?
Well, whatever one you want, whichever, both.
Yeah. That's better.
Brilliant. Okay. Good night, everybody. And I will see you next week.